game? Trumpet-based?
No. Valve is a company.
Valve Hero?
Portal.
And we're live.
We're live. Here we go, guys.
Okay, great.
Hey, Juve. Welcome. Thank you, Raiders. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome. You are just in time for Whose Apocalypse Is It Anyway? The game
This is the 3D version.
There was a lot of chaos before we went live. This is a post-apocalyptic game show where anything and everything can happen in video games that is going to pit two teams of three head-to-head, the voice actors of video games, heading off to see who is the funniest. And you are going to decide. Good Lord, that is a massive raid.
You be the judge.
That's right.
All right, so nobody leaves yet. Let's go through everyone and tell them a little bit where they may have heard your voice in video games that they love. Let's start out with Ellen McLain.
Hi, I'm Ellen McLain, and I'm the voice of GLaDOS in the Portal games.
The iconic.
And the administrator, Victory, in Team Fortress 2. And I'm somebody in Warcraft, and I never have figured that out.
Some guy.
It's probably a cow.
I'm Gypsy Danger, a former stripper in Pacific Rim. The voice of Gypsy Danger. I think that's a stripper name. I really do.
That was from the prequel Pacific Rim Job, I believe.
Well, we're off to a good start.
I was holding back. But
and
this chat is rated NC-17.
I'm married to John Lowrie. That's me.
Yes.
And I'm John Lowrie. Hi, how are you? It's a bi-coastal kind of thing.
John Patrick Lowry.
I'm not John Lowrie, sorry.
where would the gaming community have heard you?
Well, I mean, I'm probably most famous as the sniper from Team Fortress 2. I'm also Pudge and Storm Spirit and Earth Shaker and Doom and about 4 other characters in Dota 2. I was Agent Grey in Matrix Online. I was Balaram the Great Eagle in Lord of the Rings, War of the North. I basically, my career is defined by being in games that Wes Johnston isn't in. So,
that's only because of the restraining order, John. Otherwise.
That's right. And I don't want to influence the judges on who is funniest, but I will say that I'm not wearing any pants.
Very nice.
And on that awkward segue,
with a shirt like that, I mean, you might as well Donald Duck it around the house.
That's right. That's right.
Hang on. Guests are a bit quieter.
More for me?
Hang on. I'm just going to crank you up a little bit. Actually, I can't turn you guys up any further. I don't. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Now you guys are at 100%.
Helps towards those who either have Alzheimer's or the people who care for them. And that is a very difficult thing. You know, you've got families that are being torn apart by Alzheimer's, and every little bit you give allows the Alzheimer's Association to be there to help people who really do need the medical care, to help people who need guidance. Because trust me, I've been in the situation, and I know many families have been in the situation where you have a loved one who you lose before you lose them. And to be able to have somebody who can help give you guidance is invaluable. And if you know of anybody, if you do need help, you can go to alz.org, or if you're anywhere in the world other than the United States, you can go to alz.org/global and look for help. And right now, what we're doing is we're sending out love in the form of a donation, anything you can, $1, $5, whatever you can. Please share something, share this with friends. We're going to have fun for funds all weekend. We're going to laugh. We're going to help. That's what we're here for.
We're going to laugh. We're going to cry. We're going to vomit. It's going to be great.
And we also, we have quite a few giveaways. So if you hit !Noble Chairs in chat, our friends have loaded us up with a variety of different giveaways. a Nuka-Cola Fallout gaming chair from Noble
Sweet.
Chairs. Also the Skyrim 10th anniversary gaming chair, also from Noble Chairs.
Show us your chair. Ken, come on, model your chair.
This is
Model your chair.
my Vault-Tec chair. The one that they
Yeah.
have, though, is actually even sexier. It is the red Nuka-Cola one. We also are giving away, courtesy of Bethesda, both PlayStation and Xbox collector's editions of Fallout 76 and the brand new full collector's edition of Elder Scrolls Online High Isle. That includes the base game and all previous chapters. So once there's one link, and you can enter all of them, the giveaways there. Back to introducing people. So Alex,
We were doing that, weren't we?
Alex, where will
Hi.
people have heard you? And you're working in gaming now.
Yeah, I do. Most people that listen to our lovely little podcast might know me as Chad. I voice Chad in the Fallout 76 podcast. I am
With an
also
American accent, by the way.
Yeah. And with another American accent, I'm also the intro voiceover on the radio for Bus Simulator 21. So there you go. I have a game credit. Yay!
Bottom row, Shari Elliker.
Hi there. I just checked with Wes to find out what my roles were. So I think you might know me from was in Morrowind. I was in Elder Scrolls. I was Star Paladin Cross in Fallout, along with Beatrice
And Riley. You were Riley.
and
too.
I was Riley as well. And if Wes gives me any more suggestions, we'll jump in.
Well,
with
you
that,
were
'cause
in Star Trek Conquest and Legacy. Don't forget.
I was also in Star Trek Conquest Legacy. Thank you.
Yeah.
Wes.
And you were Azura. She was Azura back during the day in Elder Scrolls Tribunal.
Yep.
Morrowind.
Yeah. So I'm obviously not a gamer, but I have great appreciation for it and great respect for anyone that can get through it. I just don't have the mental capacity to figure it out. So, but those were the roles that I did, and I'm so happy to be here. My dad has Alzheimer's, so it is a cause that is near and dear to my heart, and I so appreciate anything that anybody can do because it is a devastating disease for sure.
Thank you for being here. And
And Sherry's dad, by the way, is one of the best people on the planet. So
Thank you, Wes.
Yeah.
And he is Wes's biggest fan. He adores Wes. We have pictures and all kinds of stuff. So, yeah, it's great.
Danny Shirago.
Hi. Let's see. I think probably best known as the original voice of Pac-Man. That womp, womp, womp. That's me. I did that. No, I don't get residuals. Thank you, SAG-AFTRA. Let's see. Let's see, shall we? I think I'm here mostly because I voiced a guy called John Hancock, the lovable rogue ghoul mayor of Goodneighbor from Fallout 4, and I've done various and other sundry roles, sang a bunch of songs for Guitar Hero and a tune for Rock Band. I've done various voices of various things. I played an Undertaker in one game whose name escapes me. IMDb, if you want to see the various public roles I've done, you won't see the commercials there. Thank you, commercials. But yes, and if you want to find me online, find out what I'm up to, my band is called The Fuxedos, Fuxedos. Don't spell it differently or I'll find you. I'll go to your house and I will murder you in front of your family. Fuxedos, and you can find out what I'm up to. If you just put that into any social media, you'll find me.
I'm pretty
Don't
sure
misspell
that
it.
Dan Quayle would have spelled it Fuxedoes.
Yeah,
Wes-
there's a lot of Dan Quayles in this world.
Wes
Tom.
is saying something, but Wes has muted himself.
I was saying that everybody's freaking out about Hancock. Suddenly they're like, oh my God, it's Hancock. They're going nuts on
Right,
the boards there.
You
And
think
of
I'm
course,
just some asshole sitting here? Like,
well, you can multitask if you want.
I can edit your title real quick to say just some asshole sitting here.
I would like you to do that. Actually.
And last but certainly not least, Wes Johnson of Wes Johnson's Voice of Palooza.
Yeah, who'd have thunk that guy would show up? This is fun. This is great. I mean, you may know me as Sheagoreth, Daedric Prince of Madness, or Lucian LeChance of the Dark Brotherhood, dear child of Sithis, or Mo Cronin from Diamond City. Let me tell you something. All these people here can swing some nice hefty hickory, if you know what I'm saying. So it's a delight to be here and to hang out with everybody and to basically have some fun and say words that you've heard many, many times before at sailor parties.
Wait, there's sailor parties?
Oh, yeah.
God,
Yeah.
I want to go to a sailor party.
Oh, you should hear the stuff going on between Popeye and Bluto at one of those things. It's just
The dangers of unrequited love. Well, for everyone showing up here, this is our video game version of the classic Whose Line Is It Anyway? There's going to be some scenarios that we're going to pose to our two teams. Team A on the top row is going to be Ellen, John, and Alex. Team B is going to be Shari, Danny, and Wes. And thank you very much for the tier 1 gifted sub, Pool of Souls.
You're putting your dukes up?
Thank you.
Yes, this is combat, bitch.
We've got a hype train going.
Wow.
So for those, if you've seen the classic game show, I'm going to pose a few different scenarios. We're also going to take scenarios from you. We're going to start out with a fun little scenario called advertisement. I'm going to we'll start with Team A. So this scenario is going to be the creation of a 1950s style infomercial. Now, we're going to need an object that you are going to need to sell. And the object is going to be something that you can reach right now, something in your vicinity. So grab a prop.
Wait, who the fuck is Team A?
Team A is Shari, John, and
Okay,
Alex.
I thought so.
You're on the
Just in case. Sorry. Edit out all the profanity later. Okay. Thanks.
Fuck.
Yeah, let's everybody get out of your system before the camera starts rolling. Fuck.
Yep.
Ladies
So-
and gentlemen, it's the world's most obscene chicken.
All right, so we'll go left to right, and when you're ready, begin. So 1950s style infomercial
About the object.
about
I think
the
that
object
starts
that you
with
have.
Sherry, goes to Danny, then to me. There
Yep.
we go.
But it's the other team.
Yep. It's yep. So we're gonna start. Sorry, top row. So
Ken. All right, let's try this all over. again.
Ken, who's Team A?
Team A
I'm already
is
lost.
on top. So it's
I wanna be
Alan,
Team C.
John, and Alex.
Wait.
Okay, so I'm putting my Wapajack away.
Yeah, put that fucking thing away, Wes. Come on.
What's the prop? Do we have the prop?
The prop
Not
has
yet.
to be something because we'll get to you in a moment. So if you have an object that's nearby, grab it because once Team A is completed, we'll move to you guys.
Hey, remember, John is Donald Ducking, so be careful what you grab.
And how
I'm still not-
long do we get on each item? Like, do we have to like?
Does each person on the team have to sell a different item?
Yep.
Is that the
Each
deal?
person, and the way it's going to go is I'm going to count to 20 seconds in my head. I'm going to say switch, and then we're going to switch from Ellen to John to Alex, and then we'll be done.
All right,
Okay.
here's an idea. I got a
All right.
sketch idea. A bunch of voice actors are trying to play a comedy game and nobody knows what the fuck they're doing.
Danny,
Right,
zip it.
right.
I got an idea.
I'm going to sell a newspaper because people in the 50s read newspapers.
That's true. All right, so we'll start out with Ellen, and Ellen, 20 seconds in my mental clock, and go.
Hello, everyone. I'm so pleased to be here. I know that all of you are readers. I'm here to talk about the wonderful newspaper, the Seattle Times. They talk about death and sex and hunger and politics and
And switch. John, you have the floor.
Hey, Hey, everybody. How are you doing today? I bet you're not doing as well as you could be doing if you were using a new cellular phone. That's right, a 1950s cellular phone. This new device will give you cancer in your ear. It will send radiation straight to your genitals. Your life will be so much better if you use a cellular phone made by fascists in the Bay Area. This was hand-assembled by slaves in China. It is a forward-looking progressive device. Everything that you could possibly
And
want
switch.
in this cellular phone.
Alex, you have the floor.
Hello there. Hello. You, sir, do you like driving? Do you like screwing? Well, I've got just the thing for you, and I'm not talking about a second wife. Here is a screwdriver. The screwdriver is a simple tool. It can be used for both screwing and driving at the same time, although you may get arrested if you're not careful. That's all I got.
Oh, okay, time. All right, now we're going to switch to Team B on the bottom with Shari.
Hi, everyone. Look what I have. It's a pillow. Yes, it's amazing, isn't it? It's soft and cushy and wonderful. And ladies, if you don't want to have sex with your husband, put it under your shirt and pretend you're pregnant. You don't want it every single time. I'm telling you, I've done it for years. And then, oh, well, it's just not there anymore. And if you sell it, put it on your head or like this or like this. It's so multi-purpose. And for you other kind of lonely hearts, you can make out with it.
Oh my God, and switch. She's
Wait,
still
who's
going.
next?
Kenny.
Switch to Danny.
Oh.
It works every time.
It's duct tape. Yeah, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's duct tape. You can do a million goddamn things with duct tape. Wrap it around your penis. Wrap it around your vagina. If you don't have a penis or a vagina, buy a penis or vagina and wrap duct tape around it. Duct tape. Salvation of the universe. It's duct tape. That's right. And for only 79 cents for the next 3 weeks, if you buy duct tape, you'll also get cell phone, the cancer device from the fascists in the Bay Area. That's right, you gotta have one. If you don't, you're a goddamn loser.
Okay, and switch.
What's it gonna take to put you into a Wabbajack today? That's right, a Wabbajack. What's that? You say you've got a duck. Does it walk like a duck? Does it talk like a duck? Does it do tape like a duck? Well, strap on your penis and get yourself a Wabbajack. That's right. You use this and zap. The next thing you know, it's no longer a duck. It's a mud crab because it's madness, and that's exactly how it works.
And we're done.
Hey, do we get bonus points for being way more fucking aggro than the other team?
All right, chat. Here's the way it's going to work.
Because we are. Fist bump, fist bump, fist bump.
We're going to moderator. Is anybody a moderator here?
Moderator. Anybody a moderator? Moderator.
I
There
don't
we
do
go.
moderate.
So we're going to do, and it's going to be Team A, Team B. So we're going to have you all each round decide on who you thought was the funniest. So Team A across the top here, Ellen, John, or Alex. Team B, Shari, Danny, or Wes. And we are starting the poll now.
We're doing this now?
Well,
more
they are.
humiliating
I mean,
this
you
way.
could vote for yourself.
You got to do the rest of the
Right.
show,
Do it while it's fresh. Do it while it's
Wow.
fresh.
Good
Yeah.
to know everyone fucking
Chad
hates
needs your
me.
vote. Come on,
That's
Chad.
helpful.
Come on. It's all about
Let's
Chad.
get those
Let's do
votes
this.
coming
Come on.
in. Countdown is on the
baby.
clock. So far, we've got, the numbers are changing.
Well, I
Just
tell you
about
what, no
Susan.
matter what the votes are, I'm using the Wabbajack and changing them to me. So that's
just-
how that's going to work.
I just want to say that the only way that Team A could lose is if the vote was rigged. And I already have word that it's fraudulent and that there are
Yeah.
Mexicans rigging the vote machine.
Yeah.
I
no.
think everybody wants to be Sherry's pillow right now. That's what I've been hearing.
That
Yeah.
the pillow.
Headquarters. Go down to the Twitch headquarters and let them know how you feel. And if you don't do this now, there's not going to be a Twitch.
That's right.
I like this on the chat board. She
Chips, yellow
says,
guy.
Voting
monochromatic stain says, I'm a simple girl. I vote for the team with the most cock jokes.
All right, so round one goes to Team B. So Shari, Danny, and Wes.
Sure.
Now, how do we see this? How do we see this chat?
On our
someone doubts the results, huh?
on our Twitch.
Is
So
it not in the newspaper?
I can actually
how do I do that?
hang on,
How do I do that?
I'll drop
Paper.
it for you.
I don't know if you have rooms where you have to go to your browser. You know, in Ken's email, there's a Twitch.
Yep,
link.
or I just dropped it here in chat.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay, so that was
Hey,
was
can
round
we all
one.
just get along here? We're all doing a show
Right,
together.
so next round, this is Mizoga. This is going to be our own version. So we will be. So this time around, we're going to do something a little bit different. So chat, we need a scenario. So the scenario is going to be a hiring situation. The person that is coming in for the interview has to have a strange quirk. Drop a strange personality quirk in chat, and I'm going to grab a couple of them to assign them to people.
Sounds good. There's an old Howie Mandel joke. He's like, all right, give me a location. All right, give me an occupation.
Something with
All right, give me something funny to say.
So a strange quirk, any kind of personality quirk you can think of. We've got
Duct tape is not a quirk.
Yeah, now it is.
All
Or
right,
was.
I'm going to grab them as they're coming in. So we're going to have Ellen with a squeaky puberty voice. We're going to
a squeaky what?
a squeaky
voice?
puberty voice.
Puberty voice. I cannot fucking wait.
We're going to have John, and he's obsessed with chickens. We are going to have
Obsessed with chickens.
We're going to have Alex, who's who has the wrong inflections for every sentence. Shari, you're going to talk way louder than you need to. Danny, you're terrified of rubber. And Alex, Wes, you're going to randomly moo. All right, so we'll start out this time with Team B. Coming in for an interview is Shari. So Shari, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm really excited to fucking be. Oh, I didn't mean to say that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I said that. I am really excited to be here. I have worked incredibly hard to get this interview, and I got to tell you, my experience speaks for itself.
Tell us a little bit about your previous position.
Oh, well, I was a receptionist for about 6 months, and then for some reason, they fired me. I have no idea why. I just got fired all of a sudden, and I was like, why would you ever fire me, of all people? I mean, I do a great job. Something about, I don't know, disturbing people or something like that in their stupid cubicles, but I thought I did great.
Okay, Danny, tell us a little bit about yourself. Why do you want the job today?
Well, I'm really excited to work here at Goodyear. I moved here from Akron recently. It's a wonderful town, beautiful parks, great school system. But there's this little thing I have where every time I see the Goodyear blimp, I get a little bit nervous. And I'm good at driving until I remember those things underneath the car, the four things. And then I get a little anxious and I sweat a bit and the perspiration goes in my eyes. Sometimes I can't see and I hit a child and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I will pay for the bills. I need a second job. So that's why I'm here.
Okay, we'll call you back.
Thanks.
Wes, welcome. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am Job.
Great. I see here in your previous role, you worked at a farm. What was that like?
I like cows.
Okay, what do you think is your best feature in the workplace? Your best asset?
Oh, my others. I bring them to every job and
Okay, we'll call you back. All right, switching to Team A. Ellen, thank you for coming in today. The position is still open. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm almost 70 years old. So I'm able to sew. I make pillowcase covers, and I make pot holders, and I boil water. And
She
I
froze
was
there.
wondering what the position entailed, because I'm used to the missionary position.
Okay. All right, we'll call you. John, thanks for coming in today. I see here in your previous position, you worked in accounting, and you're currently you're switching over to be a dental assistant.
What was that about chickens?
I'm sorry.
What did
What?
you say about chickens? Listen, buddy, what did you say about chickens? I'm sorry.
This is a dental
Is this
position.
conversation about chickens? Why did you bring up chickens?
Oh, I didn't bring up chickens. What?
You just said chickens, just there.
No,
You
you're
just said
saying
chicken.
chickens.
You just said it again.
Chickens.
What are you trying to trigger me here? Listen. Okay. Yes. Okay, chickens. Yes, they exist, right? Yes, they are the best animal ever created. But I don't know why we're talking about that, okay? I'm sorry, was that okay?
What's that?
Okay.
Sir, do you have a
What do you
car
wanna do?
in the shape of a chicken in the parking lot?
The shape of my car has nothing to do with this job interview, okay? Yes, I was an accountant, all right? I mean, don't count your eggs before they're hatched, okay? But listen, I mean, I want to get into dentistry because I really would like to help people have teeth that are eggshell white.
We'll call you back. Okay.
What are you, chickening out? You too chicken to hire me?
John is scaring the shit out of me. Alex. So, yeah, thank you for coming in today. This is your second interview. The first one was a little rocky, but why don't you tell me again why you want the position?
Okay, you're welcome. So, I come from our job. There was this guy outside, and he was like, "Do you have a chicken?" I'm like, "I don't know, what a chicken is." So, I just sat there, and he was staring at me, and I'm not even sure I want this job anymore. So, that's why I'm here. I'm here, right? No, I just want to work. My mom kicked me out the house because she said I don't do anything. So, whatever.
Okay, great. Okay, chat. Polls going up. So team A is Ellen, John, and Alex. Team B that went first is Shari, Danny, or Wes. 60 seconds on the clock. Let's have you pick the winner that round.
Yeah, you just have to think to yourself, which one of us moved you? Yeah.
Shut up, she-giraffe.
Is that a mammal reference? Listen.
And I'm still going through puberty.
Pushing
And
70.
I don't want anybody
Still
calling
got
foul
zits.
on me.
Hey, you guys are going after the wrong barnyard animal, let me tell you.
Listen, anybody who goes into barnyard animals, I mean, love is love. That's all I can say.
There ain't nobody here but us chickens. Hey, there ain't nobody here at all.
The votes
No,
are
it's
coming in
really-
fast and furious. We've got, looks like 10 seconds left in voting.
10 seconds. Come on, guys. It's the last chance. Get in there. Get in there. TB. Woo!
Hey
Don't chicken
guys,
out.
I'm looking for family fortunes. Is this the right place?
Team A takes that round.
Oh,
Suck it, Team B.
So
Yeah,
you've each got
bunch
1
of
point.
chicken fans out there. Chicken
it.
fans, all of you.
You know
It
what?
was a
Just
paltry amount that won.
audience, just because you feel sorry for them doesn't mean you should be voting for them, okay?
Don't listen to this guy. He's
That's
got
right.
beans.
Totally vote for us
He's got
because you're sorry
beans
for
on.
us.
He's got beans behind him. Don't
I
listen
don't
to a
know.
man that
I
has
was-
got beans behind him.
I'm
I was
happy to
listening
take
to that whole
everyone's
thing.
pity.
I was thinking about that whole chicken thing, and I thought, "Where's the beef, huh? Where's the beef?"
I'm still stuck on the pillow commercial. I can't get that out of my head.
It was pretty nice. It was pretty nice.
It's emblazoned in here now.
Alexander, this is a very popular item in Los Angeles right now. It's very fashionable to take beans to your entertainment center.
It's
All right.
the salary of the average actor.
All right,
Hey, a bag of
there you
beans
go.
is an entertainment center.
What's that?
A bag of beans is an entertainment center.
You can do
As
an
is-
infinite number of
Mr.
activities
Church.
with a bag of beans.
Mr.
That's
Church,
right, ladies and gentlemen, it's a bag of beans.
That would be your gangster name, Johnny Bag of Beans. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I'm Johnny Bag of Beans. And what I do is I take a bunch of beans and I shove them down his throat and they're dry and they suffocate the guy and he's dead. Thanks to
But a
Bag of
bomb
Beans.
bag of beans, you know?
Yeah.
all
My
right,
name would be Nick the Chicken Nicolati.
I'm partial to Pinos,
I've lost control.
but I'm not opposed to Navy.
All right, round.
Are we going back to tubes of semen again?
Oh God, no.
When did that happen?
Wait, we were
I
talking
don't know.
about
We started talking about sailors. I got carried away.
It was pustules, not semen.
Either way.
That's a submarine, sir. That is a submarine.
Oh,
Sir,
that's
this
what
is
that
a
thing
Wendy's.
Okay.
A tube full of semen is
Sir.
a submarine.
I've got lost control. All right, so round 3 is going to be a musical interlude.
A what?
What?
A-
A music?
This is going to be a musical interlude. So
Ellen wins.
in this round, we are going to be doing a Broadway style performance. When I say switch, you will switch to your teammate. And chat is going to give us, we need a location to sing about. So give us a city, a place, a room in a house. Pick a random location where this musical will be taking place. That will be the stage. Walmart.
Interesting.
Walmart.
And each team is going to do their own particular musical.
Yep, you can sing in any particular musical style you want, but the setting is going to be in Walmart.
But I mean, it'll be the same for everybody on that.
It'll
one
be the same for everyone on both teams. Yep. So this is going to
on
be
both teams.
Yep, it'll be completely set in Walmart.
See, these little things are very important. Ken. I
So-
don't mean to berate you in front of hundreds of people, but
Yep. So team A will start with this time. Now the trick is you need to sing as one of your characters. So pick one of your characters that you like to do in gaming, and sing in the style of that character in Walmart. It could be about shopping in Walmart, complaining in Walmart, crashing your carriage into something in Walmart, anything that you like in Walmart. And when you're ready, we can begin with Edlin.
Welcome to Walmart. I've been here for hours. Overtime. When will someone spell me? Victory.
And
Welcome.
switch to John.
I'm looking for a pillow to make out with. What road do I go down? I'd like to have a pillow for my chicken too, so it can make out with a pillow too. But I've been walking around and there are no blue light specials for pillows or chicken lovers or anything else that I can find. So I hope my chicken can go through puberty and talk inappropriately in an odd style of voice while I'm shopping for my pillow to make out with, because I love commercials with bedroom scenes in them. Thank you, Shari,
And
very much.
Switch to Alex.
I like to go to Walmart. I like to buy my groceries. I normally go for Moose, but he's always buying cheese. Well, that's actually probably something that she-giraffe guy will tell you about, but I love Walmart. Yeah.
All right, fantastic, Team A. Switching to Team B, so one of your characters in Walmart. And when you're ready, Shari.
Oh, Walmart, I love you. I love you so much. I can't decide what I love more. Do I love the ugly people? Do I love the gross, disgusting things? Do I love the super cheap clothes? Oh, Walmart, how I love you. Do I love the fights that happen at Christmas? Do I love to see people rip their clothes off and not be gross? I love it all. I love it all. I like to see how big and fat everyone is. I just love it.
Switch to Danny.
Of the people, for the people at Walmart, overthrowing motherfucking Walmart. Bring the revolution to Walmart. Goddamn capitalists are gonna eat shit. Yeah.
And switching to Wes.
I smell humans at Walmart everywhere I go, like a big fart. These bodies, they are large, but not like with an FEV. They look like little pillows filling out. They aren't like me. Kill them all at Walmart. Kill them all at Walmart. They will die.
And scene.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, man.
This is good. We should record this.
All right.
I win again.
Thank you, Godzilla.
Here, Andrew Lloyd Webber's interested, by the way.
Walmart the musical could be quite hilarious, in all honesty. That could
Poll
be
is up now. So Team A or Team B, cast your vote. So Alan, John, or Alex, or Team B, Shari, Danny, or Wes. Votes are coming in fast and furious.
And I don't know why they aren't killing voters whenever you are around.
Yeah, but I just want to say, even though Ken says don't vote for us because you feel sorry for us, what I'm saying is vote for us because you feel sorry for us. That's all I'm saying.
Chad says, follow your heart. Nah, fuck that. Chad says, vote for me, assholes.
I think if, like Fox, you've ever smelled anyone at Walmart, you know where you need to vote.
Votes are coming in. Votes are closing soon.
It's Walmart. Yeah.
This is the most important, the most entertaining part of the show, I think.
The interstitial moments.
Yeah, when you're sitting here,
The stuff when you're not supposed to be funny. When you just
Hearing the administrator,
Oh,
the
no.
administrator sing was lovely. I've only heard you do the GLaDOS or the opera. I've never heard the administrator go for it. That was great.
Well, you know, she smokes. So that's hard
kidding.
on her voice.
Put a
We
little
got that-
She
Folks,
does
let me
love
tell you
to
that.
sing.
That Lucy 2 cartons a day at 80 kind of singing voice. It's literally a smoky singing voice.
never gets old.
That
Marianne Faithful there.
round 3 went to Team B, Sherry, Danny, and Wes.
That's right.
No
That's
taste.
right.
No
How about
taste.
every
I
other time you guys do a
protest.
pity vote?
I protest.
Now, this level of taste is why Andrew Lloyd Webber is successful.
Did you see the Cats movie?
I'm sorry they took out the cat assholes. They should
Yeah.
they should
did
have
they?
let the anuses in. I
Oh,
Yeah.
miss
Judy
Let's-
Dench.
anuses.
I've got that
Dench
bumper
licking her own
sticker on
arsehole
my
would have been
car.
Now,
Let the anuses in.
Oh, thank you very much for the donation,
All right.
Eve Warren.
Great.
Yeah, that's what it's all
The
about.
brain thing. Yeah.
Every time Danny sings
No, Eve,
of
that
anuses,
was-
we get a donation and an angel gets its wings.
Yeah. Every time I sing about buttholes, the world gets just a tiny bit better.
Saying that was
Let the
sorry, Rachel.
anuses
Thank you very much for the
in.
$10 donation.
You're a bright shining star, Danny, a bright shining brown star.
Why, thank you. Tiny,
Wow.
a bright, shining brown starfish.
do you have an asterisk?
It
If
runs up.
you don't have an ass to risk.
Oh, the
What's the
goal of
point?
this guy. Come on.
By the way, the cleaned up version of this will be airing in a 5-minute span later tonight.
on the Cartoon Network. Enjoy, kids.
Yeah, the G-rated apocalypse. Ooh, that's a concept right there. G-rated apocalypse.
G-rated
I like it.
apocalypse. Yeah.
Oh,
The world ends
I'll work
through
on it.
mild annoyance.
Yeah, fudge, but he didn't say fudge.
Everyone's just kind of irritated, and then the world collapses.
Yeah. Those super mutants were very mean to me.
That's their job.
And I got a boo-boo as a result.
Yeah.
Oh, this apocalypse. Won't it ever end?
Okay, now it's time for the dating game.
The what?
The dating game. All right, so in this round, round 4, we're going to have one person as the contestant, and the other 2 people as the possible matches. And chat, we're going to need some personality quirks from you. So it could be a tick. It could be that they've got something strange going on with their body physically. Give them a unique quirk. And amongst you, you can decide who wants to be the datee and who wants to be the dators. So who would like to?
Well, we've got 2 ladies. They could be the ones who choose between us guys.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll do Ellen and Shari.
That's so cis.
I know exactly what the 2022, buddy.
Right. No, I think we
Give it
should
a try.
to move at least slightly into the 21st century.
All right. Fair enough. So then either John or Alex or Danny or Wes.
Wait, I don't even know what we're doing right now. I heard something about dating, and then it was
mushrooms.
So there are two kinds of people on this show. There is the object of lust, and then there are the lustors.
Yep. Right, and the object is the person who would be picking the lustors to be
right.
So like just in the classic dating game. So
yeah, we know.
So they're not okay. All right. So yep. So
it's basically it's like Tinder, but you can't swipe anybody.
Oh
left or
God,
right.
we have some really great ones here.
Or the 1950s when you could swipe people.
Release.
So Wes, Shari, anyone like feeling any particular role in this?
I got my pillow, so I'm good. So whatever.
You're good with whatever. I kind of want to be one of the contestants, if that's okay, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Shari, do you want to be a contestant or do you want to be the person looking for a date?
I'll look for a date.
Okay.
All right. So between Danny and I, you're going to get a catch.
So you got your way after all, Wes.
All right. So then between Ellen, John, and Alex, which of you would like to be looking for a date?
I don't.
I mean, they're both looking for dates, though.
I'm not looking for a date.
I'll look for a date.
I'm.
All right, John. John steps
I
up.
want to be a contestant. So is John the person we're trying to date?
Nope. John would be the one who's looking for a date.
Wait, who's team B?
That's exactly what Ellen said.
I think so. So Alex, will you be the person who chooses, and both John and I will try to get dates with you?
No. I'm the person who's looking for a date. You and Alex are the ones who are trying to get a date with me. I'm choosing.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yep.
I'm looking for a date, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's going to be.
But when you put it like that, they're both looking for dates.
Yep.
It gets confusing. This is that whole like team B, team A bullshit.
Okay.
All right, team
Mr.
B,
Church
and I'm
wants
like,
you to try your hand with the pillow, Shari. They think that you've already found the perfect date.
I think
That's
they
it. You've partnered up.
All right. So we'll start off with Team A.
Dear.
So
Okay. So we're
for
both trying to get dates with John.
yes.
So fucked up. I love it.
John's questioning you about, whether he wants to date you, and your answers to him will help him decide.
So,
All right, okay.
Alan, we're going to make you hangry. So you're so angry that you're
hungry.
You're hungry. You're hungry to the point of being angry about it.
You haven't had a Snickers.
Yep.
All right.
So that's going to be your unique personality quirk. And Alex, you're going to can't decide which accent to use.
Interesting. That sounds like every day.
Yep. So Team B, Danny, let's have you address people by a different name each time. And then Wes, let's have you have, I don't know what cat fingers are, but I guess you have cat fingers.
Oh boy.
I don't know what
That
the
says
hell that
cat
is.
fingers.
Is that like
I
fish
love it.
fingers, or has he got the fingers of a cat?
I guess.
Right.
Let's leave it open.
All right, so we'll start off with Team A. Welcome to the dating game. Welcome. We're going to cast this unique eligible bachelor, John, with 2 potential love interests. We'll start off with mystery person number 1. Her name is Ellen. Ellen, tell us a little bit about yourself and really try and sell yourself to John.
John, do you cook? I'm looking for someone who can cook. I'm an omnivore. I particularly like pasta and I like ham hocks. Do you cook ham hocks?
Do I have to answer any of these questions?
You can feel free to engage right back. So if you want to ask more questions that you would be interested in potential mate,
right.
absolutely.
Great. Well, contestant number A, or I could call you Ellen. What would be your idea of a perfect meal on a first date?
Well, we'd go to the farm. We'd pick out the cow. We'd kill it. We'd take it out back, build a fire, and barbecue it in a pit and slather on the sauce.
And I noticed that you left out skinning and cleaning the cow. Would we be eating the fur and the horns and the hooves as well?
And why not?
Perfectly reasonable. Perfectly reasonable. And would the cow have any sort of relationship with a chicken?
No.
Oh.
That disgusts her.
Thank you. Thank
Wow.
you. Thank you.
Yeah, really interesting perspective there. So we also have another person, mystery person number 2. Why don't you say hello?
G'day, John.
Hello. Are you from Australia?
Well, you think that, but I'm actually not. No, I'm afraid.
Oh, I see. So you're from, I'm sorry, was that like Liverpool or was that more North Country?
I don't know what you mean by North Country. Please rephrase the question. Thank you.
Right. Well, if you were to take me to London for a date, would it involve any sort of bridge?
Is this some sort of euphemism, mate? Take you to London. I mean, do you like, is it something to do with like bridges? Is that like docking? But like, you know, is that what is that? I mean, I'm into kinky shit, right? But, you know, I have my limits.
Right. Well, a bridge can either refer to something to cross a river, or it could be a dental piece worn in the mouth.
Like a gum shield? Is that what you're talking about right now?
Well, not to get personal.
You know, I'm not saying that I understand what you're saying here, John, but you know, when you say something to put in your mouth, we ain't even gone on a date yet. So
so now I'm getting the idea that perhaps you don't have many teeth left from the part of the world you seem to be from.
Well, I mean, that could be true. Who knows? But no, I'm from a place in the world where you don't sort people there, boy.
Nice. So on our first date, what would your idea of the perfect pair of pants be?
By pants, I assume you mean trousers and not underpants. Am I right? Is that?
Well, let's. I mean, I think that underwear is hierarchical.
Oh, okay. So you mean like like Unterhose, yeah? So the trousers, yeah? That's the Unterhose. Unter meaning,
yeah.
So yeah, so what would be the best pant for you?
Well, I like to pant like this. Is that what
And
you
if-
mean?
And if you call me up late at night, is that the sound that I should expect?
I'm not sure what you're saying. Like, if you call me like late at night, then I'll probably tell you to go fuck yourself, you know.
So if you took me to Dublin, would we have a meat-based meal, or would we meet first and then have a meal?
When you say Dublin, do you mean like Dublin down, like when we go to Atlantic City and we gambling and we like Dublin down on the casino? Is that what you're talking about?
No.
And on that note, let's.
That was very good. How about an applause for those accents? That's not easy. Shifting that fast.
Damn, that was great, Alex. All right, Team B. Welcome to the dating game. So Shari, you have two amazing bachelors just waiting to make that special night yours. We'll start off with Mystery Man number 1. Behind the curtain here, Mystery Man number 1, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Is that me?
Yep.
Well, John, the first thing I'd like to say is that, Bill, I don't like to name drop, but I was talking with noted celebrity Pat Sajak, and I said to him, Abraham Lincoln, as one of the fathers of Amway, what is it like to be Lonnie Anderson? And, Gordon Jump said to me, well, Bob, because at that point, I think my name was Bob, but I've changed it several times, so I'm not really sure, said to me, well, listen up, Charlton Heston, just because you're in charge of the hopscotch tournament, Mr. Bill Duffy, doesn't mean that you are the boss of me, Mr. Sims. So I'm sorry, what was the question?
Shari, did you have any questions for this contestant? What would your ideal first date with him be?
I really, really love to go out to dinner. So if you and I were to go out to dinner, can you tell me what you think would be an ideal place to go on a first date that wasn't too stuffy, wasn't too intimidating, but still showed me that you were taking care of me?
Is this still me or is this Wes?
Oh yeah, it's still you.
Oh, okay. I was not aware of that. I probably should have been though, huh? I'm gonna take the fall for that. So, listen to me. I'm sorry, your name again was
Shari.
Yes. So, Lonnie, I was thinking that what we would do would be to go to Sizzler, because Sizzler is sort of a mid-range restaurant, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have all kinds of items there that you're not going to get in a lower class joint, like, I don't know, the Hungry Hippo, where all you get is hippo. It's hippo burger, it's hippo mignon. It's great. I can't just eat hippo though. I like to have a range of things. Tell me your name again. I have forgotten it.
It's Shari.
Okay. So anyways, Bill, I was thinking what we would do would be to go to Sizzler because it's got, it's somewhere in the middle. It's a happy medium. It's not Cindy, right? It's not Marcia. It's more of a jam.
I don't mean to interrupt, but Sizzler I don't think exists anymore.
There's no more Sizzler.
I don't
What? Well, you know what? Let's.
Excuse me, I'm working here, Ken. Excuse me. There's no Sizzler, really. It's kaput. Was it a pandemic thing?
I think we better move on to it.
Tell me your name again. I forgot.
Shari.
Okay, so Jane, I'm thinking. It's the only restaurant I've ever gone to be honest. I go there every fucking week. I don't have a plan B. I don't have a backup plan. Why don't we just, hang out with, Ellen and John and eat that fucking cow in the barbecue pit in the back? That sounds pretty good to me. Don't usually eat beef, but
Yeah.
And in Rome, and there's a fucking butchered bovine sitting there in a goddamn pit. You bet your ass I'm going to sink my teeth into some goddamn udders.
And it'll be a lot of it. So we'll have plenty to eat.
Well, you also, you do have contestant number 2. So contestant number 2, let's see what's behind the curtain here. Now, this gentleman, introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hello, my name is Stanley. You can call me the Rum Tum Tugger. It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's very nice to meet you, Stanley. What do you do for a living?
I am a masseuse. I hold on one moment. I use my kitten fingers, and I am very good sometimes with my cat and my kitten. I start to knead the bread. I knead the bread in your back and your lower back, and I go lower and lower. And the next thing you know, I'm helping to groom you into a very romantic mood. Huh?
Oh, so these fingers, can you do this, or do they always like?
I have had difficulty when it comes to the relations because of that sometimes, but it's okay because, I can play and I can bat and I can push, I can clean, and you and we get together, we have a lovely meal, maybe some tuna, some kibble, something nice.
Can you drive? Can you drive like this?
I can, mostly with my forepaws and my elbows, and I'll take you to someplace nice. And after we, fill up and I massage the bread on your back, we can go back to my place and poop in a bar.
I mean, how do you wash your hands and all of that when they're
with my tongue? It's very, very sandy paper-like. I can clean you as well,
All right. Wow, that concludes the dating game.
I don't know if any of it was funny, but it was all pretty disturbing.
And that's what counts.
Oh man! So chat, please drop your votes.
If
so
you like my paws, wait until you get to
so...
see my little cat asshole. Huh?
Oh, wait, cat asshole. I thought you said castle.
Yeah, like for the longest time, I thought he was saying magic asshole.
That was my favorite song in Les Mis, Cat Asshole in the Clouds.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Will you please write that, Wes? Will you please? I'm not kidding. Write it, please.
I've got cat assholes in the clouds.
Feels like it needs a yeehaw on the end.
Feline sphincter. Ellen, you were singing.
Yes, I was singing about my kitty litter box I love.
All right.
I feel it. I think it's here, but it could be down here. I'm not sure.
I don't know who you chose as a date there, Shari, but I don't think he didn't know your name. He didn't offer to share his litter box. I'm just saying.
Wow, there was
yeah, but this guy's a fucking horny cat. I mean, I know people like their cats. Some people are more cat people than others. But the list of you're gonna have to fucking kill and eat mice. I'd like to point that out.
No, nobody cares who I chose. Nobody cares. Everyone's worried about Shari. She has her pillow. Right? I have nothing.
Well, I mean, you've been with Ellen for quite some time, but Alex he could spice things up just a little bit for you.
I mean, listen, all those locations.
Yeah,
I love the international.
He's a John Zorn of accents.
Sex life.
What I like in a woman is hunger for a very large animal. That's what I like in a woman.
She had that. I will give you that.
Yeah.
It was infectious too.
Any woman who could talk to me about throwing a large animal in a pit, that just gets my motor running. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to overshare here, but
and hey, listen, she's not an animal herself. She wanted to use barbecue sauce. I mean, there's a civilized streak there.
Absolutely.
Right. The fact that she kind of skipped over skinning it, was it's just kind of kinky.
Some people like the crispy fur.
From the South.
That's right.
You don't need to skin it.
But I don't want to
use the whole animal.
But I want to be completely fair here. I mean, Alexander was winning my heart if there is something that I look for in a man on a date, it's a polyglot.
I think
glottal, really.
Monochromatic Stains just said nothing turns me on like licking my butthole and shitting in a box. So
Wow, that's not
Definitely
gonna,
a cat person.
that's not going to get clipped later.
Yeah.
Round 5.
Wait, Ken, I'm
yeah.
sorry to interrupt.
Yep.
We are going to edit this before it goes out, right, to the public. We are going to chop this out, right?
Sure.
it's live.
Why
I believe.
should we? Why should we? Well, no, wait. I want to know who won.
Wait, Wes, this is
Yep,
live.
there was actually
It's live.
There was a 1 point
Everything we've done?
difference.
Everything. Yeah.
Everything
When
we've
you
done.
gave out your home address and phone number earlier, that went right out.
There was a one
point
difference.
there was a 1 vote difference in it. Team B. So Shari, Danny, and Wes took that round.
Again. I'm getting discouraged.
Wes, your sensuous feline put us over the top.
Oh,
Thank you for that.
meow.
I think Team A is just too esoteric for these people. You know?
All right, well, you know,
Yeah. Hey, you know, John, if that makes you feel better, great.
Again, I'm going to read something from the chat room, which says, Khajiit has butthole if you have litter.
See, I'm just saying, that's the last Kierkegaard reference I'm throwing in here. That's all I'm saying.
You know what? Nietzsche is way more fashionable these days.
right. Well, the next round, you're going to have the ability to be a little more mysterious. So this is going to be a cocktail party scenario. Each of you are going to be at a cocktail party, and it's going to be a little bit of a murder mystery weekend. Each of you have a dark secret, and once we begin, amongst the 3 of you per team, you're going to mix and mingle and improv amongst each other, and you're trying to figure out what the other person's secret is.
Now, Kenneth,
Mhm.
are we all 6 of us
Nope.
mingling at this cocktail party, or no? It will be
Teams.
mingling.
Yep, it'll be teams.
And each of us has a deep, dark secret.
Yep. So chat, I'm going to need prompts for some deep dark secrets for each one of these people.
I was
Well,
told
but
there
if-
would only be human players in this game.
Sorry. My
It's
friend
cheating.
just came in,
Bring
sorry.
Oh,
fucking
that's a good
dog.
one. All right.
Bring a
So
canine in. That's cheating. You can't do that. Chat loves.
He's scaring my chickens, man.
I have to give you this one. All right. So Danny, I've got one for you. Danny killed someone with a pineapple. That was a callback to last night.
Oh, thank you for that suggestion. Was that chat or was that Ken?
That was chat. Nope.
Thank you. Chat.
Let's have Ellen
Had one.
have a beanbag fetish. You have a thing for beanbags.
You're in
Let's-
luck, Danny.
Yep. Oh no. Shari is married to a pillow. John was raised by wolves.
He was.
Wes dresses up as a clown at night.
I mean, yeah, but what is my thing?
It was you.
I need one more for Alex. Let's keep those
Wes Wayne
suggestions
Gacy.
coming. Something really good. Let's give him something off. Loves chest hair. Okay.
So let me get
Wait.
this straight.
That's a
In
deep,
the
dark secret.
game, we're trying to figure out the secrets of people that you just told us.
Yeah.
We already know our
You
secret.
know that.
Yeah. You do, but that's okay. So you're just trying to improv and get the other person to give you a little bit of a reveal.
Trying to be funny,
Right,
really.
right,
is
okay.
the-
Yeah.
the goal here, right?
Trying being the
Wait,
operative word.
no, but along those lines, are we seriously trying to figure out other people's? I mean, we know it, but
You
are
do.
our characters trying to figure out?
Your
or is it
characters
more-
are trying to figure it out. Yep.
So we're both the detective and the suspect. All 3 of us. Are each-
Correct. Yep.
Alexander likes chest hair.
He does. Yeah.
How is that a
Or-
deep dark
or is
secret?
that-
That's not a deep dark secret. That's
is
just a
that
thing.
hair? HARE.
No. HAIR.
Alexander, is that deep and
Is that
dark
a-
enough for you? To be honest.
I can.
It's
go
not that dark,
get
I
a
mean-
chest
Yeah, I
hair.
know. It's like
I have a chest hair on the chest.
you've got a
in-
rabbit on your
Ah,
on your
Yes.
chest.
I thought it was
but
a
not your
fashion
chest.
accoutrement.
I have a rabbit
See-
on my chest.
You know what I'm saying? We are just too esoteric for this crowd.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Let's
Complex comedy.
Let's start with Team B this time. So we'll start with Shari, Danny, and Wes. So cocktail party has begun. The candles are lit and you're mixing and mingling.
Oh, gosh, I wish my husband was here. He's such a softie, first of all, and he really, I don't know. There's something about him it's soft. He's firm, but he would love this kind of environment. Absolutely.
What's his name?
His last name is Serta, but his first name is it's kind of weird, Phil. And he's a good guy.
Does he have a sense of humor?
There he is. Oh, he's got a really, really good sense of humor.
Yeah.
How about you guys?
I somewhat have a sense of humor. I mean, I have to dress this way as an accountant for our meetings and such, but deep down there's, I think, just something funny about me.
Funny, like how so?
Yeah.
Little song, little dance, little seltzer down my pants. You know how it is.
I guess. Well,
kind of reminds me of my trip to Hawaii. First time, never left the Midwest before that, and I was at this luau, and I had a few too many Mai Tais, and this goddamn son of a bitch, to be honest, this braggart from the other part of my town who happened to be there, he was just getting to me, and there was a nice fruit display and a decorative fruit, and I'd like to tell us about your husband again, if you don't mind, Shari.
No, not at all. I'm just kind of worried about you. You seemed like maybe you were very angry at this guy. Did everything work out?
Just because you're just tense. What you need to do is relax, especially at night. Put on something sort of silky, colorful, just to entertain yourself. Just a little, honking around all evening long, and make yourself, mellow out a little bit because you're a wee bit tense, my friend.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to relax. I have a very stressful existence, and this guy's telling me about the TR reports I didn't fill out at work, and that fruit, it just looks so goddamn useful. You know what I mean?
Maraschino cherries.
Yeah, it was
banana.
Yeah, it was
grapefruit.
Both, all of that stuff.
Definitely
not a fucking pineapple.
Oh,
okay. Hawaii, they're really
they're hard to find there, I would imagine.
All right, I killed him. I grabbed the damn thing by the neck and I slaughtered him. And the scrapey part, it pulled half his face off, and then I picked up some goddamn beach salt and I rubbed it all over him, and I bludgeoned him over and over and over.
Oh, it's delightful. I think that sometimes in order to experience somebody else's pain, you have to walk a mile in their shoes, especially if their shoes are this big.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Haunt me.
I don't want to be here. They're scaring me. Help me, honey. Help me. Help me.
Oh my God.
That I don't know if you should be loving on that pillow so much. Wouldn't that make your husband jealous?
It is my husband. Shut up. It is. Get over.
Wait, you're married to that fucking pillow?
So what? I married a pillow.
I thought I was married. I killed the guy with the pineapple, but you have sexual and romantic relations with that goddamn cushion?
Alone.
Oh, it's so delightful to have something you can squeeze and honk at night.
Listen to Wes Wayne Gacy here. I don't want to hear it. What am I doing hanging out with you weirdos?
Hey, Mr. Pineapple, why don't you kill somebody about it?
I fucking did. I was smashing him. I was bludgeoning him, and the blood was squirting out of his ears. It was glorious.
Oh my God.
First time in my life I felt alive.
Well, it looks like we need to call the police because Wes has been killed by a pineapple in the library with the pineapple. All right.
Wait, he's the guy I killed, and how was I telling him? None of this makes sense.
It's fine.
Acting.
Oh, he was just play acting. All right.
I'm okay. I'm really okay. Well,
okay. When this actually goes out, chop it down to like maybe 90 seconds.
Yeah. We'll trim out all the fat.
All right. So Team A, good luck. Ellen, John, and Alex. The cocktail party has begun. You're mingling in the library after dinner with cocktails. The murder has been cleaned up. Go for it.
Hello there, John. Very nice.
I won't shake your hand. If you don't mind, I'll just sniff your butt. Thank you.
Oh, that's fine. It's fine by me. Maybe you could just loosen your shirt a little, just at the top though. That'd be very nice.
You know, didn't Inspector Finger say that there was something about hair at the crime scene?
What? No.
I mean, I don't mind. You know, I mean, yes, my whole family was pretty hairy. To be honest with you,
John, you little tease. Come on now. Tell me more.
You're just making me howl here. But Ellen, I'm just curious. I mean, we're just trying to figure out, you know, if we're safe here. I mean, somebody's been murdered, and you know, we're all alive, and the person is dead. And I'm just, you know, the inspector did seem to think that one of us did it. So, I mean,
I'm afraid that there aren't enough beans in this room.
Beans.
And I found the chest hair, and I think that's a clue. But I'm afraid
like
there aren't enough beans, and I'm feeling very backed up.
Well, I mean, I don't want to just be like, you know, running with a pack here, but it seems to me like we should be trying to figure this out. I mean, I know that the police are doing it, but you know, I mean, that sergeant was just wolfing down food like I couldn't believe.
John, don't you stop talking about wolves. It's like a little hairy bear just sat over there. It's delightful.
But didn't the inspector say that the person who that their prime suspect had this is something to do with hair or beans? I just think we ought to be trying to solve this.
I think that was some navy beans, and we were earlier speaking about the semen, and you know the semen in the tube.
It gets matted in the chest hair.
Were they talking about a ship that goes under the water, or were they talking about Mind the Gap?
Do you know, one of the things I loved about the naval uniform was just the way that it just hangs here with just a little spider's legs just protruding from the top there. It's just, it's like a little sexy arachnid dance going on, isn't it?
That's right, and they eat those navy beans, and I love those navy beans.
I really
soak them for hours.
I really feel like I'm out in the woods here. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't really know the rules about civilization. I mean, I haven't been here for that long. I mean, I don't think I'm giving away anything. But you know, you guys are just making the hackles stand up on my neck. Do I look like I'm slavering? I mean, I'm sorry if my tongue is hanging out. I've grown up around different people.
Well, don't slaver.
A pack of beans. I could perhaps have something to sit on, and I wouldn't feel so backed up.
Whatever you do, John, don't slaver too much. You look like Henry Cavill in a hot tub.
Okay.
Oh, that's super, Alex. Absolutely super.
Ellen, I really don't know what the mystery is, but there's just something so smooth about this that just, you know, I think John might be more, you know, our person, if you know what I mean.
Well, listen, I mean, I know that people thought I was hounding this guy, and you know, I mean, I don't want to lift my leg over everything, but I think we really should be trying to figure this out. And I just feel like you guys aren't helping. I mean, didn't the inspector say something about a human being that did this?
Now wait, chest a minute. I mean, just a minute. Hair. It's gone.
Human beings. Human beings, really? No.
Because I haven't been around very many of them.
I think that's triggering.
And we're finished.
Hair trigger.
Oh, Lord.
I just don't feel, I don't feel like we're getting any closer to the truth here.
Wait. Well,
Truth to what? Sorry.
nobody killed anybody in that scenario, though, right?
No, they were already
No.
dead.
Yeah. Um,
So we are now at $14,125.80. Thank you very much, Jonathan
Whoa.
Warwick, Patsy Parker, for those donations.
There's the chest hair.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's the
My
hair that is on
chest.
Ellen's chest.
Oh,
Wait, can we see that a little closer, please? Oh.
the hair on her chest is what first attracted you to her.
All that green hair.
It is lovely.
Like a
What is
privet
it?
hedge.
What is that? A bowl of some type? Is that a small pool? Is that a
It's
hot
candle-
tub?
it's a
It's
candle
a
holder.
rabbit on a leaf. It's
Oh,
on
the
a
rabbit's
leaf.
got an oar. The rabbit's got an oar.
Votes.
And
Oh,
there's
the
a little
leaf is the
candlestick.
boat. The leaf is it's a big leaf, and that's the
Oh,
boat.
we're at 50-50.
What's the bucket doing in the boat?
Come on, get your vote.
Collecting
Well,
rainwater?
Rabbit's
go.
got to go somewhere.
Why doesn't it just pee over the side of the leaf?
Oh, 50-50
He
still.
cares about the environment. That's why. I mean, I know you pee just anywhere.
I peed 3 times during the show, John. Always wear your show diaper. That's
Stadium
one to
pal.
grow on.
That's
kids.
commitment. That's commitment.
Oh yeah, I got a stage diaper every time.
We just have to let the other packs know that we're here. You know, this is our territory. So
Yeah. Does it actually float, Ellen, if you put it in water?
No, it's bronze.
Floats like Jimmy Hoffa.
yeah.
This is bronze.
Winner of
Oh,
that
that's
round
right,
goes
that's
to
right.
Team A. There you go.
Hey.
Neck and neck now. We're going neck
In
and
the
neck.
land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king.
The chest hair.
I actually saw the restaurant that was the place that Jimmy Hoffa was last seen
Wow.
before he disappeared. I worked at
Sizzler.
Meadowbrook Playhouse.
Have you been acquitted?
I'm sorry.
Have you been acquitted?
Okay,
I
I
mean,
saw
he
this
was last
in, like,
seen there, but where were you?
I was in a car and the guy was showing it to me. Maybe I didn't make that clear. I know people who wear clown garb at night have special challenges.
They're happier.
Oh, we still doing the scene? We're still doing the scene?
So are we all tied up here, Ken? Is this like
Nope.
a tie? Is this like
It's
kissing your
not a
sister?
tie. This could be so we've got 3 rounds for Team B, 2 rounds for Team A. Let's do a fast one here to shake things up a little bit. So this one will be a quick 60 seconds each per team, and it is the award show. So each of you are having an acceptance speech for a very ridiculous achievement. The most ridiculous, silly achievement you could possibly think so. And you're now hearing the orchestra play, getting up on stage, and giving your 60-second acceptance speech before we play you off stage. And
Audience suggestions, or are we?
nope, this one's going to be you, to be as creative and crafty as you like.
Oh.
And let's start with, let's give Team A a shot here since they're lagging a little bit behind. So we'll have you guys go first. And we'll start with Ellen. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Thank you so much. I'm so honored to be here. I have been doing this all my life. And I just wanted to say that being recognized for cleaning the bath.
Oh, no.
Cleaning your what?
I have ever received. I've cleaned all sorts of bathtubs, clawfoot tubs, the inserts, the ones that are really difficult to clean are the ones that are basically made out of plastic. But I have been doing this my whole life, and for you to recognize me with this wonderful award for cleaning my bathtubs. I've used Bon Ami, I've used Comet, I've used baking soda and vinegar, and really, getting down on my hands and knees with that scrub brush or great big sponge has been my life.
We lost
What
it.
Wow, it's very dramatic. Freeze.
I know that there was a lot of competition, but thank you. Thank you for choosing me.
John.
Wow. Wow. This really comes as a huge surprise to me. I really wasn't expecting this. I mean, you know, most people don't understand how difficult it is to eat 4 saltine crackers in 30 seconds. It's, you know, your mouth gets dry, you run out of saliva. I mean, there's just a lot more to it than you'd think. And I mean, you know, to finally, when I was in my 3rd cracker, and I don't mind saying this, I thought I was in trouble. But I would like to thank the Nabisco company. I would like to thank the makers of salt. I forget who invented that, but you know, it's been a huge part of my life. And I would like to say that, you know, it's not all teeth. You know, the tongue has a lot to do when you're trying to eat that many saltines in that short a time. I mean, you run out of everything that you're trying. People don't know that you actually, you know, your saliva helps you digest stuff. It actually helps dissolve. And with a cracker, it's just soaking up that saliva. And so you run out. And so I just, for cracker lovers everywhere, I would like to say that I cannot accept this award because of the plight of cookie lovers everywhere. I mean, I think we really need to be more aware. But once again, it was a hard slog, and I thought I was going to choke on that last cracker, but I managed to swallow it, and in just in the nick of time, and it was very exciting. And I think the fans were very pleased. I just didn't realize that it was going to get this kind of official recognition. Thank you very much. Just from the bottom of my heart, you know, crackers to y'all. Thank you.
Alex.
Yes, her. I would like to accept the award for most unusual casting choice in an Adam Sandler movie. I was almost a little skeptical when I first was nominated for this award. My agent said to me, "Hey, do you have any experience riding dolphins and waving your T-shirt over your head?" And I remember saying, it was an odd choice. You know, my wife, I'd like to thank her in particular for pushing me towards the role for Dolphin Rider Surf Golf Bowling Team number 4, that this would be a great choice after having won 3 Oscars in my last movie, that this would really look good on my shelf behind me, along with the Jean-Claude Van Damme movie that I did last year. So I would also like to thank the Academy for believing in me and for providing the wetsuits that I had to squeeze into. My age, it's not an easy thing to do, but and I would also like to thank you, the fans, for putting up with me and for going to see this movie with the other 4 people that have seen those movies. And I would really, really like to get a better agent. So thank you. Thank you and good night.
Excellent. Well done. Team B. We'll start with Shari.
Wow. This is incredible. Really, you guys. Thank you so much. When the director called me and said, "I want you to, have this role," I was like, I don't know anything about it. I don't know how to relate to it. And what do I do? And he said, "You just be yourself and you will prosper. You will do great." And I thought, acting and being in a love scene with a puppet, and getting this award for the most, romantic scene ever with a hand puppet. I just, there's so much puppetism and so many people that have misconceptions about puppets. And it is wrong. And I don't mean to make this some kind of a social or some sort of a big statement tonight, because I know it's not supposed to be about that. But you look in this guy's eyes, look at him. All right. You look at him and you tell me that somewhere in your life, you haven't been there. You haven't had a hand up your ass. Okay. You haven't had to open your mouth really, really wide just to be funny. We've all been there, okay? We've all been there, and we all deserve to be seen. That's all they want. Yeah, we got a long way to go, okay? But we can start by accepting movies and accepting the fact that they had the courage to make this movie about us, okay? Yes, thank you. And all of us need to look in the mirror when we get home and find the puppet in us and start to accept it. Thank you. Thank you, Mom.
Danny, dude.
I'm sorry, is Shari going to do anything that doesn't involve kissing fabric?
Is that like touching cloth?
You find your niche and you exploit it.
Hey, we don't kink shame here, John.
Yeah. Wow, it's a lot heavier than it looks. I didn't write anything. I didn't. Wow. I want to thank my manager. I want to thank my agent. I want to thank my attorney. I want to thank Sheldon over in accounting. I want to thank the whole team. Look, people don't, they think of kangaroos a certain way, right? they think, what do you do with them? You watch them hop, and there's not much else you can do with them, people think. And wow, most creative use of a kangaroo is not why I got into showbiz originally. I wanted to direct, but just watching them hop to me was never enough. I was like, there's a lot of unexploited possibilities of things you can do with these animals that aren't being done. And we need to save the kangaroos so that there's plenty of them so that we can do things like, I don't know, put objects in their pockets. I don't know, saddle them up and ride them around the continent, bring them to other continents and ride them around, to shrink them to the size of balls and bounce them and throw them through hoops. So again, I know I don't mean to, I stand on the shoulders of giants, the people who maybe were like, yeah, we can watch them hop, but is there something else we could do with them? So thank you so much for this award. Wow, it really is heavier than it looks. I mean, it just looks like it's kind of made of aluminum, but it's not. Most creative use of a kangaroo is going on my resume. It's probably going to be a bumper sticker. It's going to be what I'm known as, probably on my goddamn tombstone, but I don't care. Thank you. Thank you so much. Good night. That's right. Thank you so much. That's right. And fuck capitalism. That's right. Thank you.
Excellent. Wesley Johnson.
Well, I'm absolutely floored. I had no idea that I was even up for the Norelco Hairsuit Award for hair in the most unusual places, but there are so many people to thank. Let me just...
Glasses.
I would like to thank, first of all, my father for cross-breeding with a Yeti. My mother was perhaps very furry and furry, but yes, she loved me like no other. And when she held me to her very, very hirsute bosom, I felt at home. I'd also like to thank my metabolism for shifting the making of hair from the back and front of my head to my ears, my back, my lower back, the butt crack, and to my knuckles and my toes, without which I would not be standing here in front of you today with this tremendously prestigious Norelco Award, which not only is heavy, wonderful, can be used as a bludgeoning instrument, but can be used if I need to shave myself down to get away in a quick manner without the wind drag. Thank you all. Thank you all. And Mom, this goes out to your hairy ass. Good night.
All right, chat. Let the voting begin.
Oh. Ian McKellen? Is that
Hang on, where'd the poll go? Did the poll not pop up? Hang on.
Harry Wizard is never late.
You work unfortunately with what you know.
I think all of us are very deserving.
Oh yeah. These awards were a long time coming.
That's
Yeah.
right. I think we
Oh, sure.
worked
You get an
very
award just for
hard.
showing up, and it all has to be fair and stuff.
Hey, nobody got slapped in the face, right?
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah, certainly not with any ugly sticks, not in this beautiful crowd.
Award shows are not about the people who win. Award shows are all about all the poor suckers who don't win.
Yeah.
Award shows create a billion losers for every winner they create.
So
Award shows suck.
I was crying.
let's everybody put on our fake smile when somebody else wins.
You have to rehearse that. Apparently, people
You
rehearse
gotta
it.
you gotta look up at the screen, like, because you're waiting for the result, right?
What you do is you mentally imagine that you're actually winning. But the
Yeah.
problem is sometimes people get too into it and they start to get up and go towards the podium. I think Michael
I lo-
Keaton did that one year.
I love it when they drop the smile just a little too soon and you can see the whole mother pus bucket suddenly just take over their whole face.
Fucking sound killer.
Who the fuck is Martin Scorsese? Fuck this guy.
Call yourself a filmmaker.
So that round,
I'm gonna fuck him up good.
Did you guys imagine what your award would look like when you're holding your award? Were you picturing it in your mind?
For a second. Yeah. Brief
Well,
second.
yeah, I mean the cracker eating award, there's not a bunch of money there. So it's they just-
Modest.
yeah, it's like a bottle cap or something. I mean, they just find something. and
Isn't
give
it
it
a
to
box
you.
of crackers? It's like bronzed.
No, they can't afford that. It's a very
Next year.
small operation.
Next
They-
year. We need
Oh,
some new
there it goes.
sponsors.
They
broke.
basically go to some crow's nest and steal some shiny object and give it to you. So
Oh,
vote away. The voting was broken there for a second, so I had to end it and then start it again.
And is this the last game?
No, we'll do one more after this.
15 more by the end. Yeah.
Oh, we get neck and neck.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I mean,
Oh
You're
my
fully-
goodness. Mr. Gladen said anyone who wins this award show is getting a pineapple straight to the hairy kangaroo,
Oh wow.
I like it.
utilizing all the references.
Yeah, bring it all
It's,
back. Call it all
yeah.
back.
you see that, but that means something in Australia, mate.
Like how you
Getting a
mug.
pineapple with a hairy kangaroo. You don't just say that to anyone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't want a pineapple.
5
He's a
seconds
hairy
left to
kangaroo.
vote.
Those kangaroos can box, man. I've seen those get up there and they're
can
like,
Danny say it? Can Danny sign my kangaroo? Mrs. Tentacle says.
Yeah, I'll sign your kangaroo. Not a problem.
All right, so
You know what they
Team A. This is it, folks. We have a tie.
oh,
So 3 rounds for Team A, 3 rounds for
what?
Team
No
B. So
votes for my hairy mother? She is, oh.
it was a difference of one person's vote, Wes.
Wes, if you had only talked about the hair on the internal
There's-
organs, we would
there's
have
a-
won that round.
There's a person out there with hair shooting out their ears. They're flying up from their butt crack like corn growing in a field in Iowa. And they're just like, damn this guy. I'm voting Team A.
This is not the time for pointing cat fingers. I'm sorry.
The cat.
Kangaroos, yes, they can box, but what they can really do is just for real.
Molly.
You got to watch out for their legs. Their
The
legs,
kick,
obviously,
yeah.
are powerful. They will disembowel you. With the kick,
Yeah.
for real.
They are the Rockettes of animals.
Mm.
Totally what I was thinking. So if you're ever fighting a kangaroo,
Or a
Right.
rocket.
stay away from the legs. If you're ever fighting or
Just
a
common
rocket,
sense.
if you're
Just
ever
common
fighting a
sense.
rocket, stay behind him.
I was
Okay,
I tried to
chat.
box a rocket. She kicked my ass.
Rocket versus a kangaroo.
All right, chat. This final game is going to be decided by you. So we're going to call this one director. So in this one, we're going to have each team have a director, and the other 2 are going to be performers. And the trick is we need to give me a genre of movie. Could be comedy, could be drama, could be horror.
Noir.
What was
Noir.
that?
Gary's getting serious over there. I
What
like
was that, Alexander?
My camera's gone blurry. I was trying to get to focus.
Yeah.
We got 2
Focus,
votes.
Trinity.
We got 2 votes for noir. So let's have one team do noir, and then we'll have another team do horror. So Team A will have you do noir. Team B will have you do horror. One person's going to direct. The other 2 will be performers. Now, chat. I also need one ridiculous character feature about the person performing in it. So it could be that their makeup isn't working. It could be that they have a speech impediment. A killer
Raised by wolves. Hairy on the kidneys.
Bananas for hands is one.
Going through puberty.
So we got
Going through puberty. Wait, Edward Banana Hands? Is that what we're doing?
Edward Banana.
Was that an idea, a suggestion, or was that what the chat is giving us?
their nose is
Pat
running
was giving it,
profusely.
yeah.
Okay, that's a good one.
I
All
like
right,
the
so
banana hands.
yep, banana hands. So either Ellen or John can take banana hands.
Well,
Literally.
I'm confused here now.
Yeah.
So is Alexander our director? I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Alex be the director this round, and let's
Okay,
have
Alexander's
I'm gonna
our
have
director.
Yep, and I'm gonna have Wes be the director. So you and John will be performing, and then Shari and Danny will be
And
performing.
it's noir.
Noir is the genre. Yep, the style of
And-
movie.
What does the director do, Ken?
The director is going to direct them.
And what are these unusual things?
Yep. So in your case, you have bananas for hands.
So both of us have bananas for hands. Both the
Nope.
performers.
You Ellen has bananas for hands, and you have a profusely running nose.
And this is live. What we're
Yep.
doing right now. This is right now. People are seeing this around the world.
So Alex is going to try and get the perfect noir movie out of the two of you with banana hands and a running nose. And when you're ready, Alex, take over.
Okay, guys, right, we've got to do this. Like, we've only got a few hours of daylight left, so we've got to get this going. All right. So, John, all right, I want you to imagine this. I want you to imagine, right, you've just pulled up at the bank, and this beautiful femme fatale, well, she's just come out of the bank. You've got to be surprised. Now, I want to see passion, but I also want to see your acceptance of environmental issues. All right. So, go.
Okay. What? I'm sorry, ma'am. I don't mean to bother you. Sorry. I just saw you come out of the bank. I believe you're the person I'm looking for.
Did you ring twice?
I'm sorry. What was that?
Did you ring twice?
Well, yeah. I tried that. But you didn't answer, and so I followed you down to the bank. Listen, we're trying to put this thing together.
Whistle?
Did I whistle? Yeah. Well, I was whistling while I came down here. I'm sorry.
All right, cut. 1 second. Cut.
Yeah.
All right. Banana hands. Love it. Right. Love what you're doing with the banana hands. Right. I love it. It's great. But okay, think. Bank. Romance. Rainforest. All right. Put those together, fuse them, and go.
Right. Okay. Wow. I'm sorry, ma'am. I don't mean to bother you, but you are the most beautiful woman. Excuse me. Beautiful woman I've ever seen, and I mean, you make my. I'm losing my breath here. It's like walking into the rainforest. It's you're. Are those bananas on your? Are you carrying bananas?
There are bananas.
I-
There are bananas. I am part banana. I am
Yes.
part Chiquita
And
banana.
that's what I look for in a woman. Excuse me.
You may eat my bananas.
Wow.
Do you know what? Okay, stop there. I love the angle. It's really good. Now let's lean into the banana thing. Rainforest, sniffing, bananas, part chimp. Just go. Oh, I really like. Okay, and action.
I
Are
love
you
those bananas.
Are you ready to enjoy my bananas in the rainforest? We can get wet.
You
in the
make me wish I was a
rainforest.
woman.
Let's use it. Go with the wet thing. Forget the chimp. You're in a shampoo advert. Banana hands, sniffing. Go.
Help me wash my hair.
Oh, I would love to. You are
I mean,
In the rainforest, in the moisture,
you
in
are
the
the
humidity,
sexiest woman I have ever seen.
in the
I want to make
dark,
a puree of
in the
bananas.
noir.
Oh, I am starting to mess here.
And scene. Alan.
It's a good look for you, Alan.
Yeah, I like it.
Keep it. Keep it.
All right, Team B. So this is going to be horror. And now, chat, I need each person to have a unique something that is going to hamper their performance in horror. So give me, I need one thing for Shari and then one thing for Danny. Involuntary yodeling.
Who's the involuntary yodeling?
Whichever one wants to claim it.
You go for that.
You want? Well, let's see what comes next.
That's true.
We could, well, you know what I mean? If we have to.
We need something scary. So something related to scary.
But you want something that's hampering. Is that
Yep, something
correct?
that's going
that's built into this.
Yep,
this
that's going to be, they're being currently
I
chased
think
in
a
a horror movie.
laundry hamper would be the most hampering.
Like you're stuck in the hamper, you can't, that's it. There's the murder in the hamper.
All right, Shari has sharks for arms.
That's it.
All right, sure.
The yodeling. Okay.
Like,
All right.
oh,
What,
I
you
guess
want the yodeling, Shari?
No. I got sharks for arms.
Do you want to have sharks for arms? Okay. All right. Bold choice. So
we,
I'm an
we went from
involuntary
banana
yodeler.
hands to sharks for arms. All right,
I
great.
know it feels a little similar, doesn't it?
All right.
A lot of
Doesn't
appendages.
it feel a little similar?
So this is the big action scene, the horror film, and Wes, take over.
Okay. Here's the thing, guys. We're going to go for some real action here. I want to thank you all for coming out to Sharknado for the Oklahoma years. Here's what's going to happen. Basically, Shari, you are going to be our horror character in this one. You're the scary one, okay? And that would make you, Danny, you are the damsel in distress, okay? We're going to mix things up just a little bit. So here's the deal. You are the scary, Sharky, Karen, that's who you are, Shari. And you, Danny, oh my God, our ingenue, our hairy, cowboy-esque ingenue. And now it's dark. Okay, it was a dark, stormy night. Here we go. You guys meet cute.
And where are we?
You're in the middle of a field, of course. Where do you think someone would be who had arms like a shark? And action.
You come here. Come here right now.
What the hell do you have on your hands?
Little did you know that I have shark arms.
Do they have minds of their own?
No, they think in tandem. Of course they have minds of their own, you dumbass. Yes.
You don't have control over those things?
I can have control over anything I want, but this one wants to get you right now. And this one may attack that one, but I don't think so. So
this is great. The action scene, the running. You get the running, Danny. You're getting running. But what happens as you're running? Involuntarily, you start to make, I don't know, some kind of screaming sound.
I actually forgot about that part.
Maybe not. Maybe. Okay, Danny, stop. Cut. Danny, you're yodeling. We're looking for sort of an ingenue scream. Is that a scream for you? Did that sound like a scream? It sounded more like a little bit of yodel. So let's try this again. Shari, beautiful. The Karen with the hands is wonderful. I love the voice. It gives me a Mercedes Cambridge Exorcist kind of feel. So you're coming after him again, and she's right on the back of you, Danny. Right on the back of you. She's going to be nipping at your rear end, and you start to scream. Here we go, and action.
come here. What's wrong with you anyway? Come here.
Got fucking sharks for hands. That's what's wrong with me.
Piece of you. I'm hungry.
Good. He's running. He's trying to get away. The sharks are biting. They're nibbling. Oh, you feel the first snip. The fuck?
I got you now. Come on.
1,000 ways to die from this fucking monster.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Cut. Danny. Let me just hear you real quick. Let me hear that terrifying ear-piercing scream one more time, just on its own.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Go ahead.
Do you have a birth defect? Is it a birth defect? I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Now, Shari.
I think I know what's going on.
Okay.
I'm from the Alps. I'm from the northern Italy, kind of Austria area, Tyrolean sort of thing.
Tyrol.
It's something I've had to work with in my career. When I scream, especially in a scared kind of way, it comes out sort of like a yodel. Was it a little more like a scream that time?
How do you feel about this, Shari? I mean, the Karen in you.
I'm going back to my trailer. Okay, I'm done with this. All right, you guys are just fucking around, and I'm sick of it. Okay,
can we try one more time?
Just done with it. Cut the shit.
Annie, do you know how hard it is? How hard it is to find an actress in this town with actual shark hands, and you have sent her back to the trailer. Now I need some severe damsel in distress screaming from you. We're going to give this one more go. Shari, baby, work with me here. One more time. Come after him. Get running. Action. He's running. Shari, she's clipping.
You shouldn't have killed that guy with the pineapple. Now,
oh, the voice is beautiful, beautiful. And now you scream.
Oh, I'm never gonna fucking work in this town again.
Oh, we've lost him. Okay, everybody, take five. Take five. Shari, we're going to casting again immediately. So sorry.
And scene.
Well, see, this is why I'm getting into art direction. I got to fall back.
And that was still better than Sharknado 5.
Oh man, Sharks to Arms. That's a movie I want to see.
That does
I thought you were so method there, Shari. You were so method with the shark arms. It was yeah.
I was moved.
You know what it reminded me of? You remember Kids in the Hall when the guy used to do the
crush
your head. Crush your head.
And Danny, that's not your first time yodeling, is it?
It actually might be. It actually might be. Have not actually been to the Alps. That was the acting portion of the scene. Haven't been there.
Natural.
ASAD Chickens, thank you for the donation.
It's like I was there in the Alps.
It's like you were there, Alexander. Alexander is in. Am I allowed to say this?
Of course.
He's in Innsbruck. It was a reference. There was a meta moment.
Yes.
This is it, folks. The final vote. So please, everyone who can, let's get those votes in.
And just to let you guys know, if you don't vote for us, Shari's coming after you with her shark hands.
The shark.
All right, shark hands.
Please vote for Team A. Go. It's 11 o'clock at night here. Please, this port in Austria. I'm so tired.
So what I was wondering is, like, can the shark, does it move of its own volition? Like, can you actually control, or are these basically like, I've got the killer to worry about, and I've got this shark to worry about, and this shark, and they might do anything.
Watching the performance, I have to say, I was so far beyond that. I was so far beyond those questions. The fact that you, Shari, and you, Danny, could bring to life and really humanize, a woman with sharks for arms, a man with a yodeling disorder. I mean, I cared.
And what kind of rampant sexism is going on where we give both of our ladies hands that are made out of something else?
We have a problem because
mine were edible.
Problem.
We have a problem because
edible.
It's a tie.
A tie.
So we're gonna need a tiebreaker.
A tie? No, come on.
Yep, it's a tie. Yep.
No, you're making.
I'm not. It's in
there's
chat
no
right now.
score. There's not even a chat. None of this is real. I'm asleep.
We're in the Matrix.
Imagining all my subconscious has. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Conscious eye.
Do you want to have a fight between someone says we should have a fight between a shark and a banana and solve it that way?
No. Team B should fight kangaroos. Team A should fight rockets.
Yeah.
See, what you're just saying is we're tougher and fiercer, and that's
all right. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's.
Listen, I think
rockets
are really tough. Are you kidding me?
It's a tough gig. Yeah,
I have known rockets.
Yeah,
and for one thing,
I do not enjoy being kicked by a woman who can kick her foot completely above
my
her
favorite.
head.
Yeah, my favorite was Rockets 3, where they fought the Russian.
So
all right.
How are we gonna get?
All right. So this is it.
Marciano.
The tiebreaker is going to be. We're going to sing ourselves out. So let's do a quick hoedown. So chat, give me a topic that they're going to do a hoedown song to. Trying to write a love song to a long lost lover. All right, so that'll be Team A's. Jessica Havoc, thank you for the raid.
Oh,
What-
wait. Banjos are cheating.
Oh, no.
Nothing is
Go for it.
cheating.
No, absolutely not.
Nothing is cheating.
All right, all right, cheese. Team B will be cheese. All right, so
Wait. Cheese is the long lost lover?
Nope. Team A is going to have a hoedown song about a long lost lover, writing a letter to a long lost lover. And then you can switch back and forth amongst yourselves. Team B, your prompt is you're singing a hoedown song about cheese.
Got it.
Team A, when you're ready, take it away on the banjo.
Is anybody going to sing?
Once I had a sweetheart and now he is gone. Once I had a sweetheart, but now he is gone.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not here. I gone.
He's gone to Austria, to Innsbruck, Austria. And I don't know German at all.
Wiederheiden zu uns im Abendhachen sah, Lachumbachen Basse sah,
Come on, play along,
Abendmachen See, La für Supper und Abendlachen sah. That's not really German, but you get the idea.
I love you because you're not my sister. I love you because you're not my mom. I love you because you're not my cousin. Let's get married and come the bomb.
I thought they were all the same person.
That was perfect.
Hey, wait. Can you play the banjo while he does the pseudo-German thing? We didn't actually get to hear that.
It needs to be more of a polka. But he's not going to sing.
No.
He's
I'm not going to sing. I think
He's a shy German.
my German fake accent was borderline offensive. So.
Alexander, in this world of ours, you can still offend the Germans. It's okay.
That's right.
Come on,
Yes.
just humor me. Just give me 10 seconds of it, if you don't.
Lieben Russen haben sie, flügen Sabenhart, und es haben Abend sie, kann auch Burgendart.
Frauenliebe und Lingen, Frauenliebe und Leben.
She got sharks for hands. She got sharks for hands.
For anybody wondering
Sharks
what the
on
hell
her
is going on right now, we've been playing Whose Line Is Whose Line Is It Anyway style improv show. It's gone completely off the rails.
Sometime the sharks are gonna fight.
All right, so Team B.
Banjo, we need to use this.
Team B. John, would you actually mind playing the banjo for them?
Certainly. I'll play banjo for the Team B.
I'd rather not, actually.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. Oh, wait.
No,
All right.
banjo.
Go for it,
More banjo.
Okay, so Team B. Verse each about cheese, starting with Shari.
Love Gouda and Swiss for inspiration. The only problem is it gives me constipation.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Can we bring the banjo down just a little bit?
Sure. I'll back away from the microphone.
But I do like that.
Yeah.
Sorry,
No,
I'm sorry to be producing this.
Yeah.
Not my
absolutely.
job, I know.
Y'all just lost
Shari,
points.
Shari, would you mind going again?
All right.
Okay.
We need to be able to hear the singers.
Yep.
And on action.
Okay.
And on top of that, you have sharks for hands.
No, God.
John, you have sharks for hands.
Right.
You're trying to play the banjo, and the sharks are eating the fucking banjo.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I'm so out of it right now.
All right, hold down and go.
And action.
I don't know if I like Gouda or Swiss. Some of them don't really make me want to piss. But like I said, I got an inspiration. Cause I got that constipation.
Okay, Danny.
Some people like Roquefort. Some people like cheddar. Some people like like blue cheese. I like all cheese better. Cheese, cheese, cheese. Cheese is what I eat. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Cheese is my meat. Cheese is my veggie. Cheese is my fruit. Cheese is my dessert. Fuck you if you don't like cheese.
What?
Yeah! It's time to sing of cheese for all, cheese for me, and cheese for y'all. I want to get my Wabba and give a little hack so that everyone out there has a cheese heart attack. We get a little burger, we get cheddar, we get the Gouda, it's all good. We get every kind of cheese, even those that are stinky and that you'd eat them. Cheese for everyone!
Cheese, cheese, cheese is what I eat. Cheese is my dessert, and cheese is my meat. Cheese, 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 all I eat is cheese. I eat cheese standing up, I eat it on my knees.
Cheese!
You folks at home, you sing with us.
Everybody's going to eat some cheese.
And scene.
Never poop again!
Okay, chat. Who won that round?
I was hoping we were all going to start singing together as like a finale for the show.
I was ready to do that. I
Can we
wanted
do
to
that
sing
afterwards?
about Edom. I
Edom
love
is good.
Edom.
Edom
Eat
is
'em.
good. It's Dutch,
Eat them
right?
up, yum.
And I could even go even farther away with the banjo, like in the next room.
Why don't you go into the house next door?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I'm
like
kidding.
maybe-
The banjo was awesome.
Get your votes in, folks.
I'm kidding.
This is
The
it.
banjo was awesome.
The tiebreaker.
I'd like to make that clear. Those are my real feelings.
Come on, guys.
Pro
Fingers
banjo.
on those buttons. Let's get some votes in for Chad. Come on.
Oh,
Come on now.
yeah. I think we're going to get some votes, unless, of course, as Mazuga the Dork pointed out, those folks are lactose intolerant, and then we're kind of screwed.
See,
Oh, yeah.
you just you can't control those variables.
Too many farts. I don't like all the farts. Susie
take the-
farts.
Yeah,
all
but
the time.
it's a beautiful thing. We're virtual, so they get to keep them in whatever vestibule they are in, wherever they are at.
You know what, Wes?
I mean, I've been farting this entire panel, so there you go.
You know, Wes, you take the banana hands you're dealt.
You do. They get bruised occasionally, but you do.
Final round went to Team B, so Team B wins the day.
And fuck you, and fuck you, and fuck you.
And he's nothing but a good sport. Yeah.
Yeah. The
Fuck
sportsmanship.
you, and all you people at home. Fuck all of you.
I have not laughed that hard in quite a while. I was rolling.
Aw.
This has been such scatological fun. Thank you, guys.
Hey, can we do a finale song with the banjo and everything? Can we do that?
We
I
can.
need to go to bed.
Yeah,
we're done.
Alex has to go to bed.
How about we do a go to bed song for Alex? A
Please do.
lullaby. Let's
Banjo
do
lullaby.
Banjo lullaby.
lullaby.
So before we do that though, before we head out and folks don't go anywhere, we've got for all the rest of this week, go to voiceapalooza.com. It's also up on the falloutforhope.com website to see all of the amazing panels and events that we have coming up all this week and into next weekend. As you can, please support any and all streams that you see streaming for Fallout for Hope with us. And before we go, let's have everyone just tell a little bit about where people can find you. Ellen, where can people find you? What have you been up to?
You can find me in Seattle, Washington.
Well, Ellen and I are going to NERCON in Linköping, Sweden.
Nice.
The last weekend in August.
Oh, that'd be beautiful.
July.
I mean, in the
July.
last weekend in July. That's right.
Last week in July, we're going to be at NERCON.
Oh, that's been
We've
beautiful.
been there
Summer.
before. We love Linköping. We love
Very nice people.
Sweden. We love Scandinavia. We're going to be judging a cosplay competition.
Oh, awesome.
We're going to be doing a concert there. And we're very excited about going back to Sweden and back to NERCON.
And then in the end of August, we're going to I forget the name of
South
the town.
Bend,
But it's in
Indiana.
Oh,
South
that
Bend,
sounds
Indiana.
way better.
Right,
And
right.
we're
Exactly.
going to see Pete Buttigieg. I'm sure. In
South Bend is much more
Bend,
exotic than
Indiana.
Sweden. And then Labor Day weekend, it looks like we're going to be at not Comic-Con, PAX West
Yeah, PAX West.
in Seattle. So look for us there. And we just won a nice award, a Webby, for our Twitch production of Night Mother.
Night Mother on Twitch.
Right. I directed, Ellen and Sheila Houlihan starred in it. So that's out there. And then I have a radio production company. We produce audio dramas. We're on radio stations across the country, and we're on YouTube, and you can find us at harrynile.com. If you like listening to stories, these are murder mysteries and
Nile like the river.
Oh, I didn't know that you did that. That's amazing.
Yeah, so that stuff's out there.
Awesome. Alex.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not as busy as that. But I will be hopefully doing another couple of streams, playing some Elder Scrolls. You can find me at _Purple Wolf on Twitch, and also on the Chad Fallout 76 podcast on Spotify, and you can find us on there. So yeah, listen in. Got lots of exciting stuff coming up on the podcast as well.
Shari.
Let's see, you can go to my website, ShariElliker.com. That's ShariElliker, or you can listen to me every afternoon on Cairo, KIRO, FM in Seattle. I'm on from 3 to 6 every night on the John Curley and Shari Elliker show. If you go to mynorthwest.com, hit the listen live button, and I'll be there.
Awesome. And Danny.
I believe I mentioned earlier, but I can't remember if the cameras were rolling. If you want to find me on various social medias, some of which I use more than others, go by my band, The Fuxedos, FUXEDOS, FUXEDOS. If you put that into a social media site, if I'm on it, you'll find something working on, well, for real, just booked a gig for the child-friendly version of the Fuxedos, believe it or not a joke, actual real thing. To get information about that, again, if I do a lot of different kinds of things, you won't just find things about the Fuxedos, you'll find things about various and sundry. And other things I'm working on, I'm trying to point out to people that yes, the world is crumbling. No, it doesn't have to, and yes, you can do something about it and fight back.
100%.
And other than that, I've got another project I'm working on where I'm trying to basically collect all the world's adverbs and put them in one database. It's going to be the adverbdatabase.org.
Wes.
Every adverb ever said, like thusly is there. Quickly is there.
All languages?
All languages, including telepathic ones.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Wes.
Long overdue.
Yeah, you're telling me, pal. I'm going to tell you.
Wes. Oh, Wes, you're muted again.
Wes, we can't hear you. Can't hear you, Wes.
I'll be here all the rest of the week through voiceapalooza.com. We're going to be doing a lot of panels with some of your favorite games throughout the week. So look at the schedule, and we're going to finish it up Sunday with a Voiceapalooza that John and Ellen are going to be at. And it's going to be a blast. In fact, it's some of the earliest Voiceapaloozas we ever did. We're going back to one of our classic lineups. So we want all of you to be there. I'm working on a Star Trek fan film where I get to wear the walnut head, not just like in the video games that I've played the Klingons. I'm going to be fully Klingon going the whole way. Got a film called Thank You that's out at the festivals right now, maybe doing one in the fall in LA. And I'm going to be calling a professional tennis tournament called the City Open in August. So if I disappear for about a week or two there, you'll know where I'm at, wearing shorts in public.
Wait, are you playing in the tournament?
No, but they make you wear shorts anyway. It's kind of crazy.
I've seen your legs. You have good legs.
Well, I thank you for that, Ellen. I need that kind of reaffirmation. I do know that I did it last year, and they have an overhead shade. And unfortunately, it doesn't cover under the table. So after the first day, my legs looked like they'd been broiled like lobsters. I wanted to slather them with butter and have a feast.
in a
It was
pit with barbecue
terrible.
sauce.
Terrible. But this year it's SPF 10,000 all the way.
Nice.
You could be a rocket, my friend,
Ah, I kick high.
or even a kangaroo.
After
Rocket.
well, we're going to do an outro song here, improv style, to sing Alex to sleep. And,
And
after we
don't
do
forget
that,
to donate, guys, all week long for alz.org and alz.org/global, and go to voiceapalooza.com to make any donation. And please retweet, send the messages out. Let's let this community do what it does best.
and we're
this is
also
going through next Sunday. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yep, through next Sunday.
From
Yep.
Sunday.
And
the 26th.
everyone stick around afterward because they're going to raid into Focus Break, who's also fundraising for the team. So stick around and
Cool.
drop lots of
Cool.
raids in the chat. When you're ready, John, take it away.
Alexander, good night. You early morning pussy. It's 11 o'clock. Going to sleep.
Ich liebe dich.
On the other side of the world is a man with a beard who's all curled up in the fetal position, making Dutch ovens for his pets.
If there's anything I can't stand, it's somebody who whines about being tired. Why don't you just go to sleep, you little pissant? You're wired. Shari?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Alexander, I want you to be set free, mostly because I really gotta pee.
She's
So
not
while you sleep, Alexander, and your eyes close for the night, know that Shari will be sitting on porcelain and the piss will take flight.
Oh my God. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
And
Good night, all.
and we're clear.
Well, that was beautiful, I must say.